Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, especially to the political theory series. In this video, we will going to discuss the contributions of John Locke. So without wasting our time, let us begin. Before that, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel for more videos, please subscribe. Firstly, John Locke provided a clear-cut presentation of his ideas. In his first and second treatise on civil government, he presented his views in a reasonable manner. Speaking of natural rights, two contracts, limited monarchy, and power in the hands of people, he made a clear-cut distinction between society and the government. The most distinctive contribution of Locke to the political theory is his ideas on natural right. He recognized importance of three rights as an inalienable rights of human being. Firstly, right to liberty, which according to him, right to do whatever he wanted to do, so long as that was not incompatible with the law of the nature. Secondly, right to life means even the state or any organization do not have power to take away the life of people. Everyone has right to life with right to self-protection. Third one is right to property. According to John Locke, people can acquire whatever they want if it was the result of their labor and land. In fact, these rights are accompanied by some obligations. He said that everyone can enjoy his or her own rights to life, right to liberty, and right to property, but at the same time, he or she must value and respect the right to life and right to liberty and right to property of others as a matter of duty or as obligation. John Locke introduced new idea through his social contract theory, and that idea is consent of the governed. And it is rightly said that consent of the governed is the philosophical justification of democracy. Locke emphasized that the sovereignty of the state is not the sovereignty of the ruler, and the will of the state may limit the will and the action of a ruler. Locke's treatise on civil government championed the democratic principle and inspired British Revolution of 1688 and American Revolution of 1776 and French Revolution of 1789. And also, according to some political thinkers, it is the Bible of liberalism. And fourthly, the concept of constitutional monarchy was a great contribution of Locke to the political science. Through his philosophy, he said that the institution of monarchy was established as a result of governmental contract. Hence, the king will be king until he follows the terms and the conditions of the governmental contract. Another contribution of John Locke was the introduction of the concept of separation of power. He was first to classify the power of government as legislative, executive, and federal, and also the first thinker to demand for separation of power between the legislative and executive branch. In fact, the concept of separation of power was talked by John Locke way before the Montesquieu. But Montesquieu was somebody who developed it systematically and inspired the American Constitution. And another contribution made by John Locke in the field of political science is introducing government as trust. Government, in the opinion of John Locke, is nothing but a trust. The authority of the government must be used to fulfill the needs which necessitated the formation of civil society. And John Locke said if the government is failed to function properly in accordance with the wishes of the people, then the community has the power to dissolve the government and substitute another government in its place. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you really liked my video, please give me thumbs up, and if you want to add anything to it, please write it down in the comment section below. Thank you.